So we're here in the car. Let me turn it down a little. I'm here with this Luiton, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that, LT778 high power CB radio. This is a 27 megahertz AM FM mobile unit. Has a pretty decent output power. It's rated up to 60 watts PP on AM and up to around 45 to 50 watts on FM, depending on the configuration. Obviously, make sure you're in compliance with wherever you are. I know some of you aren't in the United States, so keep that in mind. This covers 28 to 29.7 megahertz with programmable expansions up to 30.105. Again, check local laws. It'll run on 13.2 volts. 12 volt car plug or whatever, and it uses just a standard 50 ohm antenna setup. You get features like ASQ scan, emergency call, CTCSS, DCS tones, NB and ANL noise reduction. You can have a Roger beep. Please don't use the Roger beep. Roger beeps are really annoying. Echo, please don't use Echo. Echo is really annoying. Has key lock and PC programming as well. Now, if you want a high power CB radio, this might be for you. We're going to go ahead and get it set up and check it out. I have not opened it yet. What do we have here? We got a little paper manual. This is probably the mounting bracket and everything. And we have bare wires, so I will need to find one of my batteries that has terminals. I'm not going to wire this into the car today. My wife's kind of picky about stuff like that. But there's the unit itself. Looks pretty nice. I'm guessing your mic's in here as well. Yeah. So there's the brackets and the mic. You got a decent cable on the mic here. Sometimes they put like a really short one on here. That's pretty good. And you got a nice bit of stretch there. Nothing too fancy, but you do have up and down on the channels on the handset, which is really nice. Some don't do that, and it's like, why? It's so much easier to be able to do that. And then you have an AQ button. It's really, really crappy plastic, but it'll work. And that should be a pretty standard wiring, so you should be able to get a better microphone if you want. Guys, stop doing that. No one uses that connector. No one's used that connector in 15 years. Like, why isn't that USB-A or USB-C? Preferably USB-C. Come on. Let me go ahead and get this set up in the car. So we're here in the car. Let me turn it down a little. It's got a nice green glow. I do wish the power and volume was here and the squelch was here, because it's kind of hard to get my big thumbs in there. But it has the memory functions. I ran through them all. Everything works fine. I went ahead and turned the Roger beep off. I turned the Echo off. They're on by default. Yeah, guys, don't use those. There's not a really great way to film this here. So the only people I'm likely to pick up out here are the tour companies. But I planned for this. Very nice, satisfying click. That's 1.9. Let's try something here. Break 1.9 for a radio check. And there's our auto quiet. So we're going to go to 20. Maybe not. So we're going to go to 24. I'm going to set the tripod up and we're going to move the radio facing out the passenger door. And then I'm going to go a little bit of distance away and use a handheld to hit 24. All right, so I got my microphone right there. We're going to take this handheld.
24 for a radio check. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy brown dog. No, wait. It's just the quick fox jumped over the lazy brown dog, or is it the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog? I never remember. Anyway, you see that it works pretty well. It's pretty low feature. This thing has pretty decent features. It's nicely priced. It's just a basic little CB radio. Obviously, it's not not tuned, it's not crazy.